welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Red Raiders head coach before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Coming out with it, it's Cunningham. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So Ole Miss offense will go on the attack first. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Yeah, Palmer, I don't feel bad for this quarterback, but I kind of feel bad for this quarterback because he's going to get some monsters today. And he's had his own struggles, but these guys, man, they all can get out.
Breaks into the open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Off play action on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Leaping grab for a big gain. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They've really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal.
Ready? Blue 22. Blue 22.
Quarterback keeps it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Running inside. It's Dickey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Carter. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. And the fumble goes out of bounds, and they'll lose a few on that play. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Unleashes one. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The sure hands, it's Simmons. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The run inside. It's Dickey. Quick step and go. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. And the Red Raiders have moved it inside the 20. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The extra point here would tie the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point is good. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards. Man, he's already got 43 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Makes the grab. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Odom. Caught, and he's got room. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Rebels have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. And is picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of him. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. 4 wideout set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Finds his man. It's Eakin. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Here's the pressure. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires quickly. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. There's a crease. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cook. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. Quarterback making adjustments. Got his man on the right. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Keeps it on the draw. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Trips left, 1 wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Hammond. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Running inside, it's Lacey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
When you run this out route, you know you're starting to get close to the sidelines. I know I got to start slowing down and find a way to drag or get one toe, a pinky toe, a big toe, whatever.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. And after the failed connection on 2nd down, this offense faces a 3rd down. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Man, that kicker came inches away from hitting a PB. That thing almost cleared the crossbar. Wow.
The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that, might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a...
Makes the grab in their space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's sticky. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in an elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
It does. I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic, is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but they're still running it about 50% of the time. And you just mentioned the two guys back there. When you've got talent like that, why not? They absolutely should tote the rock.
Punt is in the air. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Off the play fake on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And the Rebels decide to punt it away. Now on the return. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Snagged in the middle, it's Eakin. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Running inside. It's Lacey. Hard running there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Odom. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Got his man down the middle. Ole Miss calls its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Zings it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's Georgia keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game inside Vaught-Hemingway Stadium. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. And with that, let's head back to the Grove and our fellas at Vaught-Hemingway Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special.
Makes a grab and room to run. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside, it's Dickey. That's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Odom. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hobbs. Could not make his way to the corner. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a again. Here's a little room there. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hammond. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying.
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. Makes it past the marker. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Alexander. Touchdown, Rebels. And the beatdown has ensued.
And it's been more of the same in the 2nd half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They want to run it left here. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Gill. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Rebels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Quarterback keep. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. Goes upstairs.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fakes to grab. He breaks a tackle. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Twin receivers on both sides of the field in second. Running inside. It's Dickey. Tackled there by the defense.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
To the air. It's Hammond. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Got a man, it's Gill. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes a catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lets it fly. Goes high to pull it in. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Lindsey.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Francis. Complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He uncorks one deep. Snatches it on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Line getting set on second down.
28-29 goes. 28-2, ready. 180, go.
Got it behind the line. It's Gentry. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on third and goal. Dumps it off in the flats. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
14.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Right back to it. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run out.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could... to him on 3rd down or hand it off. He's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. On the ground with the counter. Got a little space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Dropping back, it's Francis. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running to Green. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. I know talking to some of their players,